This is Nick Kaye for navigation. I'm the keeper utility man, and this is Navigation Teammates episode 2. Best player. Obviously it's my first season for the navigation. I signed in the summer, free transfer, so I've only played a handful of games with the squad. But best player, we've got a lot of good players, to be honest. We've got Brandon, you know, when he's available, he's a top player, but he's been out with, I'm not sure, to be honest, he's been out for 3 months, but said he's got a bad leg, kind of been seen on videos like UFC kicking Christmas trees and like doing the Macarena and things like that, stuff that you wouldn't do if you were out injured. So I'm not going to go with Brandon. Rob Mall, good player again, but very unreliable, you know. 11 o'clock Sunday morning, he's moving vans around Leeds, so I'm not going to go Rob. Austin again, good player, but best player I'm going to go Patrick Cowgate. You know, he's reliable, turns up every week when his girlfriend lets him. Plays right wing back, which I think is a tough role for Navi. You know, the gaffer wants that right wing back doing a lot of running, attacking, defending. So he's a 8, 9 out of 10 every week, Paddy. So yeah, best player Patrick Cowgate. Slowest, wow. To be honest, as a squad, we're not blessed with a lot of pace, really. You know, Austin's quick, Bungy's quick, the rest of us lacking in pace, I'd say. It's a tough question because for me, if we're doing a 100-metre race, you're probably looking at, I don't want to bring up a minute, Tom probably is up there with the slowest, but over 10 metres, 15 metres, 20 metres, it's definitely Woody. It's definitely Woodcock. You know, I've seen strikers knock ball around him, and he's turning. He's like the Titanic at times. It's really poor, really poor. So it's something he needs to work on. But I'm sure, you know, the gaffer's got him working on that in training. So hopefully we'll see an improvement in the new year. Ladies man, I think there's quite a few who like to think they're a ladies man. Whether they are or not is a bit of a different kettle of fish. So I'm going to go off experience, really, you know, nights out, days at the pub kind of thing. I'm going to go Tom Smith, ladies man. Kind of every time I go out in Leeds, I'm not sure how he does it or what he says.
Anybody want to go with me? Anybody want to go with me? Any girls? No.
I'm not sure, but I don't want to go down that route, but he's always got a girl with him, you know, kissing her, hugging her, talking to her. Not always the best looking girl in the club, but you know, he's not a picky man, so I respect it. So yeah, Tom Smith, ladies man. Dressed, yeah. There's one comes to mind straight away. You know, a lot of lads are not great with dress sense, but there's one lad that's shocking, absolutely terrible, and that's Brendan Silverwood. He wouldn't look out of place on death row at times, you know, with his grey tracksuits. He doesn't own a pair of jeans, so again, massive issue when we're going into Leeds. You know, he's either borrowing jeans, trying to get in with jogging bottoms. Terrible. He's recently got a girlfriend actually, so I'm hoping things might improve on that front. But I've been shopping with Brandon a few times, and it takes 3 hours to pick out an outfit. So you're thinking, well, it must be something decent. It's shocking. He's really poor, so needs a lot of work, that Brandon. Yeah, definitely a worst dressed mate. Team Hardman. Again, there's a few candidates, a few think they are, but they're probably not. A lot of these lads that think they're hard, they only ever get hard with the referee on the pitch. I seem to notice, you know, if big strikers up front, starting a bit of a scrap, they'll do one. Referee gives a poor decision, that's it. They want to have a fight with them. Often, you know, referees either 60-year-old skinny lad or a young kid, so it says a lot about some of the lads' attitudes. Team Hardman, I'm gonna go. Well, I know who thinks he's the hardman. I'd probably say that's Harry Tingle. You know, he's always wanting to get involved with stuff, but never really. He's always on the outskirts. But if I were backing anyone in a fight, probably have to say Harry. Yeah, he's the biggest lad, strongest lad. I think he's maybe a quiet hardman. You know, he won't get involved with the fight, but you know, if something does kick off, you'd want him behind you. So I'll go Harry. Team Joker. No, we had this question before, and Dom Flan got mentioned. So obviously everyone knows that he's definitely a Joker. But for this, I'm going to go Tom Smith. You know, you can't ever have a night with him and he'll not make you laugh at least 12 times. It's just the guy's hilarious. I don't even think he means to be hilarious sometimes. He's just a very, very funny man. So yeah, for me this is quite easy. I'm going to go Tom Smith, Team Joker. Biggest mouth. Yeah, there's a lot of lads. Big mouth to me is someone who shouts a lot, eats a lot, just a general pig really. So George Woodcock again for that. Brandon Silva's got a very big mouth. You know, he's not really got a volume button, so he would have been a candidate. But Woodcock, he's always got to announce where he is. You know where he is at all times on a night out. You don't need to look. You know, you can tell that he always is 30 metres away at the bar because he's just shouting nonsense a lot. He's always on karaoke. If there's a karaoke, thinks he's a bit of a singer. I don't think anyone's had the heart to tell him yet that he's not. So George Woodcock's the biggest mouth. This is tough for me. The ugliest. This is tough because I don't feel comfortable sat here talking about ugly people when I look like this. So I've got to have to go someone really ugly. Yeah, I'll go Jamie Hansen. Sorry, mate. Just everything. Yeah, sorry, mate. Again, this is difficult for me because I'm not the best, you know, round the drink. Biggest lightweight. It's tough. It's a tough question. I've seen Brad have a few nightmares. Brad Hatfield, yeah, he's not the best on the booze. Have a little think about this one because it's not easy for me because, like I say, I've known these lads a little while, but I've only recently joined, so nights out have been quite limited. I can't really pick between Brad and Paddy again because I've never actually seen Paddy have more than 3 pints. So yeah, I'll go Paddy for this year. Backdoor. There's a few, to be honest. I'm probably up there with the one that ones who backdoors it a lot. You know, you get bored of a lot of these lads. A few hours with them, you want to get out of there, and you don't really want to say bye sometimes. So I can be bad, but I'm gonna have to go back to Paddy for this. Unfortunately, Paddy. He's terrible. He's terrible. He might get a text at maybe 7. Say he'll be out for night, and then 7 PM his girlfriend will say, "Can you come run me a bath?" or "Can you come order a Chinese?" Which everyone knows he likes his honey chili chicken. So as soon as he gets that text saying, "Come on for honey chili chicken," that's it. He's out of there. He's not even thinking about it. Sometimes he runs home. He doesn't even wait for a taxi. He just runs. So Paddy Algate's the worst for backdoor on it, yeah.